Narayanam namaskritya naram cheva narottamam Lord, the darkest of ignorance. I'm a spiritual master. Lord, the darkest of ignorance. I'm a spiritual master. Open my eyes to the torchlight of knowledge. I offer my respectful obeisances unto him. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gaurvani Pracharine Nirvishesh Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshtarine Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
We'll read from 1 to 13 and then we'll
1 to 13?
Yeah, because we didn't do a class yesterday.
Oh, okay. 10, chapter 10, verse, oh, sorry. 10 to 10, chapter 4. 4.
So Sukadeva Goswami continued, My dear King Parikshit, the doors inside and outside the house closed as before. Thereafter, the inhabitants of the house, especially the watchmen, heard the crying of a newborn child, and thus awakened from their beds.
Thereafter, all the watchmen very quickly approached King Kamsa, the ruler of the Bhuja dynasty, and submitted the news of the birth of Devaki's child. Kamsa, who had awaited this news very anxiously, immediately took action.
Text 3? Yes. Kamsa immediately got up from bed thinking, praise Allah, the supreme benefactor, which has taken birth to kill me, thus all man. Kamsa, his hair flattered from his head, at once approached the place where the child had been born.
Devaki helplessly, piteously appealed to Kamsa. My dear brother, all good fortune unto you. Don't kill this girl. She will be your daughter-in-law. Indeed, it is unworthy of you to kill a woman.
My dear brother, by the influence of destiny, you have already killed many babies, each of them as bright and beautiful as fire. But kindly spare this daughter. Give her to me as your gift.
My lord, my brother, I am very poor. Being bereft of all my children, but still I am your younger sister, and therefore it would be worthy of you to give me this last child as a gift.
Sukadeva Goswami continued, piteously embracing her daughter and crying, Devaki begged Krishna, Kamsa, for the child, but he was so cruel that he chastised her, forcibly snatched the child from her hands.
Having uprooted all the relationship with his sister because of intense selfishness, Kamsa, who was sitting on his knees, grasped the newborn child by the legs and tried to dash her against the surface of the stone.
The child Yogamaya Devi, the younger sister of Lord Vishnu, slipped upward from Kamsa's hand and appeared in the sky as Devi, the goddess Durga, with 8 arms, completely equipped with weapons.
The goddess Durga was decorated with flower garlands, smeared with sandalwood pulp, and dressed with excellent garments and ornaments, made of valuable jewels. Holding it in her hands, a bow, trident, arrows, a shield, and a sword, a couch shield, a disc, and a club, and being praised by celestial beings like Apsaras, Kinnars, Urgas, Siddhas, Karnas, and Gandharvas, who worshipped her with all kinds of presentation, and she spoke as follows.
Alex?
Text 12. O Kamsa, you fool, what will be the use of killing me? The Supreme Personality of Godhead, who has been your enemy from the very beginning and who will certainly kill you, has already taken his birth somewhere else. Therefore, do not unnecessarily kill other children.
After speaking to Kamsa in this way, the goddess Durga, Yogamaya, upraised
focusing on verse number 13. That was, I was told. All right. इति प्रभस्य तं देवी माया भगवती भुवि बाहुनां निकेतेषु बाहुनामा बभूवः
इति प्रभास्य तं देवी
प्रभस्य तं देवी
माया
माया
भगवती
भगवती भुवि बहुनामनिकेतेषु
बहुनामा बभूवः
बहुनामा बभूवः
इति प्रभाष्यतं देवी
इति प्रभाषितं देवी
माया भगवती भुवि
माया भगवती भुवि
बाहुनामानिकेतेषु
बहुनामनिकेतेषु
बहुनामा बभूवः
बहुनामा बभूवः
इति प्रभस्य तं देवी
इति प्रभास्य तं देवी
माया भगवती भुवि
माया भगवती भुवि बहुनामनिकेतेषु
बहुनामा बभूवः
बहुनामा बभूवः Hari Bol. Okay, let's do translation together. Oh, yes. Iti, in this way, Prabhasya addressing Tam Kansa, Devi, the goddess Durga, Maya, Yog Maya, Bhagavati possessing immense power like that of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Bhuvi on the surface of earth, Bahunam of different names, Niketeshu in different places, Bahunam different names, Babhuva became Ha indeed. Translation together. After speaking Kansa in this way, Miss Durga, Yogmaya, appeared in different places such as Varanasi and became celebrated by different names such as Annapurna, Durga, Kali, and Bhadra. Hari Bol.
or you can shade it out.
I don't know how to shade.
Me. The goddess,
On lust.
Please, Prabhu. The goddess Durga is celebrated in Calcutta as Kali, in Bombay as Mumba Devi, in Varanasi as Annapurna, in Kathak as Bhadrakali, and in Ahmedabad as Bhadra. Thus, in different places, she is known by different names. Her devotees are known as Shaktas, or worshippers of the energy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, whereas worshippers of the Supreme Personality of Godhead himself are called Vaishnavas. Vaishnavas are destined to return home back to Godhead in the spiritual world, whereas the Shaktas are destined to live within this material world to enjoy different types of material happiness. In the material world, the living entity must accept different types of bodies. Brahmyam sarva bhutani yantra rudhani maya. Bhagavad Gita 1861. According to the living entity's desire, Yogamaya or Maya, the goddess Durga, gives him a particular type of body, which is mentioned as yantra, a machine. But the living entities who are promoted to the spiritual world do not return to the prison house of a material body. Tyaktva deha punarjanma naiti
Arjuna.
So the words janma na eti indicate that these living entities remain in their original spiritual bodies to enjoy the company of the Supreme Personality of Godhead in the transcendental abodes of Vaikuntha and Vrindavan.
Hari Bol. Welcome our devotees of Bhakti Academy, Aisha and Rohan. Hare Krishna. Huh? Yeah, his name is Aisha. Ishan. Anyways. So as we know, devotees, what's happening, we read the story. But today, We'll focus on this statement where Krishna takes birth. Does he takes birth or he appears in Mathura? Is he known as Yashodanandan or Devaki Nandan? We will try to discuss that in today's class. Bhagavatam is spoken by Srila Shukadev Goswami, and does anyone know the names of our Goswamis? Of course, everyone knows. Jai Rup Sanatan Bhatta Raghunath, Sri Jiva Gopal Par Das Raghunath. Among all of them, Srila Jiva Goswami, all of them are amazing, and all of them wrote amazing books to spread the mission of Lord Chaitanya. And among them, Srila Jiva Goswami, who in his spiritual form serves Radharani in spiritual world as her maid servant, he's also most confidential servitor of Lord Chaitanya. When he wrote about Krishna, he elaborated Bhagavatam. One of his scripture is where he talks about Krishna Sandarbha, or also known as Gopal Champu. He explains the details of Krishna's pastimes, Krishna's dialogues, where his exchanges with Vrajavasis are not that we see in Bhagavatam. If you read Bhagavatam, like if you elaborate Bhagavatam by word and word, so many different meanings are unlocked. But because we not elevated at that, especially me, I cannot understand. But Srila Jiva Goswami made it very easy for us to understand the mood of Vrajavasis. In his book, Krishna Sandarbha, the first part, he explains the supremacy of Krishna. Krishna has so many forms, so many expansions. Bhagavatam explains, Krishna Stupakamansam. Krishna, your supreme God. He has so many energies, he has so many expansions. From him comes Balram, then comes the first quadruple expansion, Aniruddha, Pradyumna, Vasudev, Sankarshan, then comes Narayan, then comes in another quadruple expansion, then again comes Mahavishnu, Garbhodakshaya Vishnu, Shirodakshaya Vishnu, and he expands so many things. And Srila Goswami explains that, but that Krishna is so great, he's so great. But the source, if you see what is the source of all this expansion, is that same child in Vrindavan who is eating mud. He is the source. The Shyam Sundar Swarup of Lord Krishna, where there's a peacock feather where he's holding a flute. Radharani on her side. That form of Krishna is a source of all these forms. And it was so difficult to understand before Mahaprabhu came. People thought Narayan is God, but when Mahaprabhu came, he elaborated who actually is Supreme Personality of Godhead. Anyways, in the second half of Krishna Sandarbha by Srila Jiva Goswami, he explains how Krishna is actually. So let's put in these words. Yogamaya, what's her service? Anyone knows? Service of illusion. That's Mahamaya. Yogamaya. Yeah. So her services we can understand. Even Krishna desires that Yogamaya to cover him, so he forgets that he's God. It's a detail. But what happens during the birth of Krishna? Well, Krishna, as we read in Bhagavatam, he appears in Mathura. But Srila Jiva Goswami, he goes further into detail and he explains that Krishna actually takes two births. He takes birth actually in Vrindavan, but he appears in Mathura. So the form that appears in Mathura is actually his manifestation form, but originally Krishna takes birth in Vrindavan, in the womb of Yashoda. If you go to India and ask who is the mother of Krishna, everyone will say he's Devaki. His father is Vasudev. when Srila Jiva Goswami says, oh, this is truth, but this is not absolute truth. Krishna takes birth in Vrindavan, in the womb of Yashoda. And Srila Jiva Goswami further explains that how is that possible? When Mother Yashoda had Krishna in her womb, she often have a very immense desire of eating buttermilk. What do you call makhan in English? Mishri. Butter and mishri. She had immense desire, and she got confused, like, why is this happening? Never happened before. But when she saw Krishna, the king of all thieves, stealing all those butter and milk and all those stuff, then she realized, oh, because he was in my womb. Oh, he's definitely my son. He's definitely my son. That's why. Krishna, people said son, well, Shastra says he is son of Devaki. Our acharyas goes into so much detail into secret pastimes of Lord Krishna to actually prove the point that he is not Devaki Nandan. He is Yashoda Nandan. So Krishna, he has so many expansions, and one of his expansion, he appears, like sun appears, right? Sun manifests, appears, it has to come. Similarly, Krishna, he takes birth in Vrindavan, but he appears in Mathura. And the service of Yog Maya, what she did, she made everyone so confused. What is happening? Balram was shifted from the womb of Devaki to the womb of Rohini by Yog Maya. And Krishna was so confused. Is seventh child Balram, or who is the seventh child? And who is the eighth child? And that's when this pastime happened, when Durga said, that guy who's going to kill you has already taken birth in Vrindavan. Krishna's pastimes are very notorious to devotees practicing Krishna consciousness. And one of the pastime that is very quite famous is the pastime of Putana. Well, Mother Yashoda's love for Krishna cannot be explained simply by just words. When Putana took Krishna, and one of the quality of Krishna is he takes all the bad things that is in you. But Putana she was a demon, and everything about her was so bad. But Krishna, so he's Hari, he takes away. So he took the bad thing, so that she can, in her future, she can somehow engage in devotional service through the course of time. When Krishna killed Putana, all the gopis, they got so scared. How demons are coming and affecting my Krishna? How? Why? So you know what they did? That Supreme Krishna, that Supreme Personality of Godhead that we see how opulent he is. The gopis, they are using the gobar and they are putting tilak marks on Krishna. They're putting Om Keshava Namaha, Om Trivikaya Namaha on Krishna. They're using Krishna's name to protect Krishna. And Acharyas explain Krishna's name is so glorious that Krishna's name can protect even Krishna. What do you talk about devotees? And Mother Yashoda, she was so scared that how that can happen. Oh, maybe there might be some poison in Krishna. Oh, what should I do? How should I check? My Krishna, nothing can happen to my Krishna. So what she did, she fed her own milk, and she thought, oh Krishna, if he's my son, and if he's healthy, he will definitely drink my milk. And Krishna drinks, and then she's satisfied. Oh, thank you, Narayan. Oh, Vishnu, thank you. My Krishna is safe. My Krishna is safe. My Krishna is safe. That's how glorious Yashodanandan is. One of the Acharyas, Surdas, he explains in one of his commentary that Balram, when Krishna was a child, Balram used to tease him, "Oh Krishna, that you are not the child of Nand Maharaj and Yashoda. You are actually Nanda Maharaj bought you in Mathura. You were just lying and he just took you." Surdas Acharya explains that he used to tease, and Krishna used to get so mad, and they used to tease him, "Oh Krishna, your complexion is black. Your Maya Yashoda and Nand Maharaj, they are fair complexion, and I have fair complexion, but Krishna, see, you are blackish in complexion, so you are not the child of Yashoda. You are not child of Nanda Maharaj." And Krishna used to cry, and Krishna is like, "Maya, this is what they are saying. Is it true? Is it true?" And Yashoda Maya, when someone gives order, she says, "Oh Krishna, I swear on this land of Vrindavan, I swear on your head that if there is one truth in this entire creation, if there is one absolute truth, that truth is, oh Krishna, that you are child of Yashoda." And our acharyas explain, what they explain, that Krishna, although he appears to be Devaki Nandan, in reality, in Brajdam, in Golok Vrindavan, is always Yashoda Nandan. So Yashoda Maya, she, how glorious her love is for Krishna, that when she sees Krishna, she rubs him, she tickles him, she counts the number of teeth Krishna has, and she makes sure, and she's trying her best to Krishna to make him sleep. Now Krishna is thinking, when he's about to sleep, he's like thinking, what is happening? I didn't come here to sleep. I was in one of my form as Mahavishnu. I'm sleeping all the time. I've done a lot of sleeping. Mahavishnu, he sleeps on a Sheshnag, and he's maintaining everything. And Krishna, that's the form of Krishna. And Krishna is saying, "Oh, I've done that so many times, for so many years, for so many..." Yeah, exactly. And again, this Maya Yashoda wants me to sleep. I won't sleep. I don't want to sleep. I've done it. But then Maya Yashoda says, "Oh Nidra Devi, come and make my Krishna sleep." Now Krishna is Supreme God, and everyone, all the demigods, they bow down before Krishna. But that Krishna bows down before Maya Yashoda. And when mother gives the order, demigods, they are scared. "Oh yes, yes, yes." Even Krishna says, "No, no, no, they'll come." So Nidra Devi comes and takes Krishna, and Krishna finally sleeps. But then Mother Yashoda, Krishna is sleeping, and Mother Yashoda, so the child is sleeping. So what she does, she was singing to Krishna, and then she start going little quieter, so that finally I can leave him. Now Krishna says, "Oh," when she stops singing, Krishna is like, "I don't feel love. Mama Yashoda, I want to feel loved all the time." So he wakes again. And Yashoda starts the whole process over and over again. And Krishna relishes these sweet exchanges with his pure devotees. How glorious is that Krishna? What this explains, who is Krishna? Yashoda Nandan. How glorious is Maya Yashoda and her love for Krishna. When one other pastime that explains that why Krishna is basically Yashoda Nandan is when Vasudev, when he was in Mathura, he sent Gargacharya. Gargacharya, if you know him, he is the priest of the Yadus. He's the priest of Yadus. He said, you said what? Gargacharya. I'm not sure. Maybe, yeah. So Vasudev, he's like Gargacharya. So during that time, it was a ritual that if a Brahmana is born, that he has to be named within 30 days. Or if a Kshatriya is born, he has to name between 3 months, 90 days. So Krishna, Vasudeva was counting the days of my child, who he thinks my child under Yogamaya. He said, my child who is with Nanda Maharaj, he has to be named. So he sends Gargacharya. Gargacharya, go. And Nanda Maharaj, when he sees Gargacharya comes and he greets him, oh, you know how devotees are, so humble. They greet him so much love and affection. And now, when he asked, Nanda Maharaj understands like what this is all about. So he asked, please name my child. 2 sons. Gargacharya. He says Balram. He says this child is Ram. His name will be Ram because of his pastimes. He will win the hearts of everyone. His name will be one of the name will be Bal because he will be extremely powerful, and one of the name will be Sankarshan because he will unite the families in future. So he named that elder child Balram. When it comes to Krishna, he says, I can't name him. I can't name him. He says, no, why? So many reasons. If Kamsa knew that Gargacharya named this child and this is a child who will kill me, he will, devotees, they are very much, they want to protect Krishna. No, I can't name him. First of all, I'm the only priest of the Yadus. I only name Yaduvanshis. But this child you see is not Yaduvanshi. He's your child. He's Nandanandan. And Acharya has explained this pastime again glorifies why Krishna is not but he is
Yashoda.
Yes, you're listening, Jai. And it is also pastime one devotee was sharing that how Balram is so powerful, right? Bal is so powerful, and his pastime, if you read in scriptures, he's puffed up, and he dragged the whole Hastinapur with his blow. And that Balram, let me give you one example. Suppose if I have a fight, let's say if I fight with Vatsal, and there is a rule that we can bring one person, right? Vatsal brought Rohan. Now Vatsal is very puffed up, and I brought Venkatesh, Vrajvalak. I brought Vrajvalak. So when we are facing each other, I'll be like, standing next to him, like, see, I'm showing off that he has more strength, right? And similarly, one devotee was explaining that in Krishna Balram temple, Balram is standing like this to Krishna. Although he is full of power, but he knows that Krishna is more powerful. But still, that same supreme personality of Krishna, he bows down to the same Balram. He bows down to the same Balram, and what do you do? What do you say this in English?
Massages.
He massages the legs of Balram. How glorious is that Krishna? He's ready to serve his devotees, no matter what. That what makes him Krishna. So Krishna, when Gargacharya, somehow he says this child, he has so many forms, and he will do so many karmas, and according to different karma, he will known by different names. If Krishna runs from the battlefield, he will be called Ranchod. Krishna lifts Govardhan, Giri Govardhan. Giridhari, sorry, I'm sorry. Giridhari. Yeah, exactly. If Krishna holds a flute, yeah. If Krishna is with goddess of fortune, yeah. So many different ways. Krishna, infinite names, infinite forms, infinite names. How can I name this child? So names Krishna, all attractive. Source of everything, Krishna. Yes. One of the pastime that also explain the glories of Maya Yashoda is when Krishna eats mud. Everyone knows this pastime, right? He eats mud. And now Maya Yashoda, everyone, Balram and all his Madhumangals, Maya Yashoda, they're complaining to Maya Yashoda. Yashoda Maya, see, this your Krishna, he ate all the mud. And Krishna is like, no, Maya, they're lying. I win all. They're envious of me, because when they play games, I always win. They don't like me. That's why. And they don't know me, Maya. In most of the time, a son usually resembles his mother, and a daughter resembles his father. And Krishna uses the same analogy. He's very smart. He said, Maya Yashoda, I'm your son. How can I eat mud? You are so pure, and I'm also pure. I'm your son, Maya Yashoda. And all these people, they just know me. Krishna was three years old at that time. He says, these people, they know me just for 3 years. But Yashoda Maiya, you know me for 3 years and 9 months. What this explains? Krishna was actually in the womb of Maiya Yashoda. He didn't appear in Mathura. And he says, Maiya, you know me more than anyone else. I can't eat mud. But Maiya Yashoda is like, I want to open your mouth. So in Vraj Mandal, in Vrindavan, when he opens his mouth, Yashoda Maiya saw the whole mandal of everything. She sees everything. She sees everything. He says, universe is so many infinite, this Vishnu, that Vishnu, this Brahma, 10,000, 10,000 million, and she sees herself. She sees Krishna. She sees her. Oh, she went crazy. And she's like, oh Vishnu, what is happening? I'm so attached. Now she thinks she's in Maya. What is happening? Oh, never mind. The only truth I know is Krishna. I don't care what is happening. Maybe they are telling truth that you are God. I don't believe that. All I know is there's only one absolute truth. You are, yes, you are Yashodan. You are my son. That's all I know. That's all I know. And Krishna, when during this pastime, when everyone was complaining, no, Maiya, no. He uses in Bhagavatam chapter 6. Yeah, chapter 6. Krishna uses this word called Amba. Amba is a very significant word. Amba in Sanskrit means, that's mango.
Mother.
Amba is mother. Ma. And Acharyas, they go deep into this word. Each and every word of Bhagavatam is nectar for the pure devotees. They can literally write millions of books just on one word. I'm not sure if you heard this class from Nityananda Prabhu. There was this one verse, I think last year. Yeah, exactly. And he gave 6 classes whole week for 3 hours on just one verse.
2 words.
2 words, yeah, exactly. How the pure devotees, they can literally speak on anything about Krishna for hours and hours and hours and hours and won't get tired. Sheshnag, he has infinite mouths, and with infinite mouths, if we speak about Krishna for infinite amount of time, with infinite words, still he cannot glorify how glorious Krishna is. That's who Krishna is. And when that Krishna uses the word Amba, with Ma, with mother, Acharya says, oh, now I've heard everything. If there is one truth, the truth is this Krishna is son of Yashoda. In our one of our acharyas, Raghunath Das Goswami, he wrote so many books and bhajans and poems, and if you read his life, he was very attached to Radharani, very attached. One of his book is Sri Vilapa Manjuli. He's just crying in separation from Radharani, and that is the highest form of love, highest form of thing that as Gaudiya Vaishnavas we aim for. So Raghunath Das Goswami, he in one of his verses, he used Amba for Radharani. Amba means mother. Now our acharyas who wrote commentary, they go deep into this word. How Raghunath Das Goswami says Radharani is mother. Acharyas explains that Raghunath Goswami is actually a maidservant of Radharani in Golok Vrindavan, right? And Radharani, although she has no son or daughter biologically, in sense, but her servants, her maid servants, she treats them as her own child. And these maid servants, Srila Rupa Manjari, they all see Radharani as her only object of love, and they only want her happiness, and her happiness is only with Krishna. So they're always trying to meet them. And that's why when the love of those Manjaris, that's what Mahaprabhu came to give, and he tells this Hare Krishna Maha Mantra is actually the bhav of Manjaris to have love for Radharani. How? With Krishna. How deep is that? How deep is that? And Krishna, when he uses the word Amba, our Acharya explains that Definitely Yashodanandan. Raghunatha Swami uses the word Amba for Radharani. He says, oh, the servants, which explains that Srimati Radharani and Sri Krishna, they, although they are not, they're different, they're still same. And for them, each and every devotee is very special to them. Very special to them. They're infinite devotees, infinite pure devotees. And Sri Radha Krishna, they want to reciprocate, and they will reciprocate, and they take care of each and every one. Each and every, Krishna takes care of each and every atom. That's how glorious, that what makes him Krishna. And now, Krishna Katha is so beautiful. So beautiful. One, Vrajavasi's love for Krishna cannot be explained just by words. Not even Pandavas can understand. Not even Krishna's, let's say, Sudama. When Sudama went to Dwarka, Krishna was washing his feet and he was like, no, Krishna, no, no, no. His love was so deep, so deep. Who can understand that Supreme God is washing the feet of a Brahmana, of someone he considered a friend once? But in Vrindavan, it's opposite. Madhumangal is like, Krishna, wash my feet. Krishna, do this to me. And Krishna is happy doing that. And that love of Vrindavan, that's why we are sitting here, to get that love. It's like, so if one analogy we can use is, what is your favorite sweet? Let me ask you. Rasmalai? Gulab jamun? Laddu? Gulab jamun twice. I'll go with gulab jamun. Okay, Rasmalai. Okay.
Cheesecake.
Okay.
I don't know why he's getting sad over his sweet.
Okay, Rasmalai. Rasmalai. One analogy is, you see Rasmalai and you like, oh wow, Rasmalai, very tasty, right? You're desiring to have that and you're experiencing joy already. Another, wow, right? And another thing is, you're actually tasting it and you are enjoying it, right? So the actual tasting is the love that we will develop in Vrindavan. Without sadhana, without, what is the word? What kind of bhakti is that? Exactly. Without spontaneous love. And what we're doing right now, sadhana, is like desiring to have that love. So our desire to taste that rasamalai is like sadhana. One day I will taste that. So and this path is also so nectarious. Krishna's name. Oh, one day. Oh, you're enjoying. I'm getting closer, and you're enjoying. One day I will do. Ah, wow, amazing. And when you get that rasmalai, you taste it and you will still enjoy. That is Raganuga Bhakti. And the sadhana we are doing, what our Srila Prabhupada gave us, this chant, the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, this will give us that bhakti, the Raganuga Bhakti, that we all aim for. That is our goal. Our goal is what? Krishna or Krishna Bhakti? Krishna Bhakti. Duryodhana saw Krishna. He saw Krishna. He didn't feel anything. Arjuna, he had Bhakti. And he got everything. So, we follow the steps of our acharyas. And they say sadhana, important. And one day, when Krishna will be merciful on us, that's why we should consider Krishna first as God. That's why he says, offer obeisances unto me. He don't say this to Vrajavasis. Because our aim is spontaneous love. But it will come through this way. We have to taste that rasmalai. It will come through this way. This sadhana, this chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra, this hearing about Krishna, this sankirtan, watching, bowing down before Krishna, praying to Krishna. And one day, that love will automatically come. Automatically come. Krishna, Mahaprabhu gave us so simple, just Harinam, easy. Just one way. Harinam. In Bhagavatam, when that Leela happened, when Brahma takes the child of the friends of Krishna. Now Brahma is still so confused, like how that this small kid can be Vishnu. oh, he's just eating. This in Gopal Champu, one section explains that Krishna he drank cha. You know what cha is? Buttermilk. And Madhumangal, what he did? And all the chas came, and Madhumangal drank that as Mahaprasad. And these pastimes are happening, and Brahma is so confused. How this can be Vishnu? Oh, Vishnu is so opulent. He's so like what is the word? He's everything. Yeah, you understand what I'm trying to say. And this guy, how is God? How is Vishnu? He's looking for cow. So what happened is when his friends tell him go when the cows have gone, the calves, I don't know where they are. Go grab them. And Krishna, he has one of his friends gave him the rice, curd rice. So he has curd rice in his hand and is trying to find all the cows. And meanwhile, he takes all the friends, Well, while he's having his personal problem, right, Krishna, that he has to find these cows. But at the same time, he's not leaving this curd rice. And our acharyas, they go deep into that. Oh, Krishna, your hand is a shelter. And curd rice are your devotees. Even though you have your own personal problems, no matter what happens, you will never abandon your devotees. You will never leave us. That's how glorious our Lord is. Now Brahma says, oh Krishna, when everything happened, you know what happened. Now he's like, okay, yeah, he's God. Krishna, I bow down before you. You are, oh Krishna, and he uses this Sanskrit word which explains, I don't remember, which explains that Krishna, you, son of Yashoda, you are Supreme God. I bow down before you again and again and again and again and again and again and again. Exactly. Gopis, when Ras Leela happens, gopis, they go crazy. When Krishna leaves them, right? What they sing? Jayatedhikam Janma Vrajaha. This word is so important. Janma Vrajaha. Janma Vrajaha. Now Krishna says in Gita, what is Janma Karma Chama Divyam? That my appearances and disappearances are very, you can understand. Bhagavatam, we read that Krishna, he appears in Mathura with 400 form, and now why the gopis are going crazy. Janma Vrajaha, you took, which literally explains, Krishna, you took birth in Vrindavan. Vraj is Vrindavan, right? And by your birth, Krishna, see what happened. The Vrindavan got famous for eternal. Vrindavan got glorious for like infinity. Not Mathura. He said Vrajvasis got glorious. And who are Vrajvasis? Devaki, Mother Devaki or Mother Yashoda? Vrajvasis, they become glorious. Vrindavan got glorious. You can imagine Vaikuntha Dham. There are no pastimes of childhood Krishna in Vaikuntha Dham. There are not pastimes of Damodar in Mathura. It's only in Vrindavan. Only in Vrindavan. And that Krishna never leaves Vrindavan. So how can he appear in Mathura and not Vrindavan? We further explains. He is what? Yashoda. Hari Bol. Hari Bol. When Krishna and Gopis further explains, sing that Krishna, because you Janma Vraja, you took birth here in Vrindavan, see what happened. Lakshmi, one analogy they gave is, you came, cows become so happy, they're giving so much milk, and we are making so much money, and we are becoming so opulent. Just by Krishna, because you came this world. So if you have Krishna in your life, every sphere of your life will be all, taken care. If you have just mere faith in Lord Hari. But gopis go crazy. They use this word Indira. Now Indira explains Lakshmi. Indira explains this one word. What about the word? Never mind. But one word that Indira, hidden meaning is Radharani. Now gopis, they go crazy. They say, Krishna, just because Janma Vraja, just because you came to his birth in the infinite, in eternity of creation, no one. So the Krishna explains in Bhagavad Gita that how rare is devotional service, right? Out of billions and billions, someone just come to understanding of Gyan, Karma. Out of them, how rare is someone comes to actually the path of devotional service? One out of like infinity, bro. Literally. And out of them, they worship as Vishnu, as Vaishnavas. Out of them, how rare is someone actually knows the science of Krishna and Krishna's like Krishna is source of everyone? How rare is that? The Bhagavatam explains that even human body is so rare. How many species we have? Out of them, human body, and out of this human body, some becomes Gyanis, Karmis, and out of billions and billions of them, we come to somehow know about Vishnu, then millions, somehow Krishna, but we go crazy. Infinitely rare is when someone knows about the sweet exchanges of Radha Krishna. And then gopis go crazy. Krishna, because you Janma Vrajaha, you took birth in Vraj Mandal, in Vrindavan, we get to know Kishori ji. We get to know like Radharani, she sees her Lord has taken birth in Vrindavan. So she comes and takes birth too. Just because Krishna took birth in Vrindavan, Radharani, the supreme goddess of all, she takes birth in Vrindavan too, to serve her Lord. How glorious is Krishna appearing in Vrindavan? So did he appear in Vrindavan or did he appear in Mathura? So devotees, this Kali Yuga is full of Pakhandis and Pashandis. Very rare is devotional service, and out of the very rare is to know the glories of Shri Radha Krishna. But we were so fortunate that this science was still lost and Mahaprabhu brought it back. Mahaprabhu, Radha Krishna, they come back. What are you saying? What? Yeah, exactly. But Mahaprabhu is saying, he's saying, this Hare Krishna Mahamantra that Mahaprabhu gave has everything in it. Everything in it. It has the glories of spirit exchanges of Radha Krishna. One of the acharyas, he explains, Hare Krishna Naam Gaura Korila Prachar. Mahaprabhu, he's preaching about this Mahamantra, Hare Krishna Mahamantra. It was still lost. And our Srila Prabhupada, he brought us, he gave us freely. And people like me, we still feel sleep while chanting. Out of how rare everything is, how glorious the appearance of Krishna, not in Mathura, in Vrindavan. How rare everything comes, and we have it right here with us. We still feel something to think about. But if we go into first canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, one confusion might arise. Kunti Devi, she knows everything about Krishna. She was such a pure devotee. But she uses this word, Devaki Nandan and Vasudeva Krishna. And with that, she also says Nanda Gop Kumar. This verse, I forgot the verse. Oh yeah. A smart guy, Hari bol.
Chapter 2, sorry.
So first canto. So our acharyas, they go into explain that why Krishna is called Vasudev here. Well, Vasudev, they like to analyze everything. Well, Vasu means one who has abundance, who was opulent with cows, with money. And Dev means king. So this is the further thought. Well, in Vrindavan, Nanda Maharaj is the king. And he has opulent of cows. He has like 9 lakh. How many cows? So many cows. So here Vasudev actually refers to Nanda Maharaj. which explains that Krishna is
Yashodananda.
yes, and also there are infinite names of Krishna, right? Can you name 5?
Govinda, Gopal, Rishikesh, Madhusudana, Gopinath.
Hey. If Krishna has infinite names, his mother can also have different names, right? So one of the names Acharya explains of Yashoda is also Devaki. So when someone says Devaki Nandan, actually also refers to Yashoda Nandan.
Therefore, he is
Yashoda Nandan! Well, Krishna, he has infinite forms and he's not different from all of them. Class, time? Oh, Krishna, I'm so sorry, I didn't know. Yeah, oh, questions. There's no clock here. We should put it back. Okay, so no questions. We'll just leave it. Can we do that?
at the
Prasadam
Prasadam.
off.
Prasadam.
God, Father, you best job. Passing to him.
Wait. Let me close. Yeah.